All right, well, Dottie and I are headed into town. Dottie needs to go for the groomer for a little procedure. We'll leave it at that. And I think we're going to drop by RV Lifestyles. Ask them a question about an issue that a friend is having in camp with plumbing. And go through the big wash here behind this truck. It's really dry today out here. You can see that truck is kicking up dust and he was driving really, really slow. So really dry conditions. You kind of get a sense watching him do this of how steep this really is. Because for whatever reason, because there's a real lack of like depth perception in the two dimensions of video, it's really hard to see the relative incline of something. Always less pronounced on the screen than it is in real life. I watch the channel Matt's Off-Road Recovery. I watch that channel a lot. They do quite a bit of four-wheeling out in the deserts in Utah, and they'll be like, oh my gosh, this is really, they're pros, and they'd say, wow, this is really sketchy, and you look on the video and you say, well, it doesn't look that bad. But I know the reality is if I were in the truck when they were doing that, I would be totally terrified, I'm sure. No, I'm kicking up some dust there. Rob, slow down. I had to deal with a kind of aggressive commenter today, and I tried. The first thing I usually try, if it isn't really obvious that there's a malevolent intention, I'll respond and try to redirect the comment. But some people just respond with comments that are in fact malevolent. And there was one today. It's you try to put out information, and sometimes people decide they know better, and they will correct you with incorrect information or irrelevant information. And I really don't like, in the comments, I don't like having information in the comments that I know to be misleading. The Blue Boy Station is back open on Wednesday. This is the 18th, I believe, 18th of December. It's a Wednesday. It's about 9:35 in the morning. And we have made it to the main road. Yay. You know who I just sounded like then? Russ, the RVer TV. He says, yay, a lot. I think I do too. And I don't know whether I got it from him or not. Who knows? Maybe I did. I really like his channel. I like listening to him. Went to New Mexico. I went to Mexico yesterday with friends, and I did put the camera like it is now on the front hood of the car, because it's pretty fascinating scenery on the way down. And then the three of us talking, I was going to put it in a little tiny corner. Well, I got to do everything, all the editing and gathering all the footage, and none of the road footage was captured at all. It wasn't recording. Don't know why. I tested it and it records fine. I guess I just was not recording. So the trip is just the inside view in our conversation, and then when we get to Mexico, there are some exterior views of what it's like down in Mexico. Wanted to make sure he was really going straight. So I'll be going down again by myself on Monday, because what I had down there is I had 2 temporary crowns put on in the spring, and I was pressed for time, so I decided to leave the temporary crowns on until fall, where I could get the permanent ones on. So I had root canals on both those teeth, and then I wore temporary crowns all summer long, no issues whatsoever. So when I went yesterday, they just took those off, and I don't know why they needed to do it, but they needed to do a bunch more grinding and stuff on the root canal, what's left of the tooth there. And then they did molds for the permanent crowns, which I'm going to go back on Monday and have those just popped in, which should be a pretty easy, quick procedure, quicker than what it took yesterday. It was almost an hour and a half, and I think it'll be probably a half an hour, 45 minutes. On Monday. So part of the plan was to go check out the Escapees co-op park down in Yuma, which I'm thinking of getting on that list as in addition to Pahrump, and maybe there's some really good things about the one in Yuma. So I wanted to sort of talk to the people there, look around, see what it's like, and we ran out of time. So I'm going to do that Monday. I may actually go leave early, do the RV park or the RV co-op early in the morning, and my appointment is at noon on Monday. And then I'll just take a leisurely drive back home. And I'm going to do make sure I get it. It's pretty interesting views, a little bit different from Quartzsite on 95 going down to Yuma. The vegetation's different. The mountains are closer and more rugged and interesting looking. And you go through the U.S. Army Yuma proving grounds. Big military presence down there. So it's kind of interesting. Interesting to look at, interesting drive. So we'll do that Monday, and we'll make sure we're recording. So this grooming place is on Cowell Street, and I used to know how to get there like the back of my hand because I used to use BCM Mail, and they're there. Because if you use GPS, it takes you like through an RV park to a dead end. It's no bueno. But I think I can see on the map what I can do here to do it. And it may be that I take Moon Mountain Avenue. Well, we'll see. I'm looking at as I'm driving, I'm looking at the GPS map. I'm pretty sure I go down Moon Mountain and take a left at the senior center. I'm pretty sure. And I gotta say, I don't know the exact location of the groomer, but it's not a big street. So those of you that might be interested, I did get my Apple EarPods Pro 2 that I was using for, I like to use them as hearing aids because they're now cleared officially as over-the-counter hearing aids. Just because in noisy environments I have trouble hearing people talk. And in it, they give a pretty accurate hearing test. And guess what? It said you have little to no hearing impairment. So I turned it on anyway, and we will see if in noisy environments it still may help. But they're amazing earpods. And here is Cal Street. And there is there is the place we want to go. It's just right here. Paw Spa Grooming. Oh, got a couple handicap spots out front. And we'll see if they would welcome us filming. I'll get out there and ask. But Dottie, you need to come with me, dog. You need to come with me, Dottie. There we go.
Hi there, welcome in.
Hi, I just called about having her glands expressed.
Yeah.
I have a YouTube channel and I like to promote local businesses. Are you interested in that?
Sure.
Because, all right, you're being recorded now. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not really a pleasant topic for what's happening today, but it's a necessary thing. Could you explain?
Education is important as well.
Yeah, could you educate us on, I said she's been scooting. Maybe you could describe what that is and what causes it.
Right. So the anal glands will tend to fill with fluids, and so expressing them on a regular basis, usually monthly, is what is recommended. Mm-hmm. And we can do that upon walk-in here at Paw Spa Grooming.
And how much does that cost?
Oh,
hang on. Guess who went outside? Come on, Dottie.
Our gland expression is going to be $10.
Okay. All right. Well, we can go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let's get you checked in. I just need to take some information from you.
Okay.
So give us just a few moments and we will locate a groomer to assist us.
Okay.
All right, you can have this seat.
Thank you. Come on, Dottie. Come here.
Hi there, welcome in. Is that a boy?
It's a girl.
Girl. You're a girl. Hi. Oh,
Dottie, come on. It's okay. Come here. It's okay, Dottie.
How old is she?
9.
Oh, come here. Come here.
It's all right, Dottie.
Come here, baby.
It's all right, Dottie.
Statue. Oh my goodness. Come here, sweetie. That's alright.
Do you want me to unhook her?
Yeah, he wouldn't mind.
Okay, Dottie. I'll be right here.
Thank you. So good. They were full and they were a little like pudding.
They were a little what?
Little like pudding.
Okay.
So it means they're a little compacted. Just on the borderline of being compacted.
So so her diet is ground beef, and vegetables.
Yeah.
So should I add anything to that to help with this? Or?
Really sounds amazing, but how often are you getting her glands done?
It's been months. Just
So it usually is an every month thing.
okay. Well, for there's the $10 and a tip.
Thank you. And if they become compacted, then it's probably a vet visit. It's past what the groomer can do.
Right.
So the difference between a groomer, they're going to do an external expression.
Right.
And then the vet does an internal expression.
Got
so
you.
They actually
Okay.
go up inside and pull all of that out of the gland. So.
And the last time I did it was in the spring with a vet.
Yeah.
But she's, showing the signs.
Yeah. Well, if she continues to butt scoot, just bring her back in if it's within the next couple of days.
Okay.
And we can make sure that we got all of it.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
No worry, yes.
Okay, so if it takes like 4
thank
plus
you.
hours,
You're welcome.
it's gonna be okay.
Go ahead, Dottie.
If it takes 4 plus hours.
Good job. You feel better? Does your butt feel better? Good girl. So I did not know that it's a good idea to do this regularly, but we will do that. Right, Dottie? Come on up. Come on. Good girl. There we go. Okay. Well, we'll put this back on the hood and we'll head over to RV Lifestyles. We're going to get a little advice from my friend Barb. And if they have something that may solve her problem, and if it's, I'll call her and see if she wants me to buy whatever it is they're recommending that we buy, if they have anything. Now, I did use, I cranked up the noise canceling on my AirPods when I was in there because there was a lot of loud noises like a vacuum and things, and it worked really, really well. In fact, it's still on right now. So I'm hardly hearing any traffic, any background noise. I'm sure I could hear a horn honking or a siren, but I think it'd be much lower volume than usual. But it makes a difference. It seems much more peaceful. The other thing that it does, I think, is kind of neat. If you're listening to something, music or whatever you're listening to, and you start talking to someone, it'll automatically significantly reduce that music to where you can hear the person talking. And so you don't really have to turn stuff off when people take the earbuds out. So to get over to RV Lifestyles, you go west on Main Street here, just like you're going. We'll pass the on and off ramps for Interstate 10. So if you're going to go to Blythe, going to the west, or if you're going to go out to Phoenix, going to the east, you'd get on. If you're right in time, you get on this exit. So those a blinking traffic light up here, and it shows you this is the turn to go to Interstate 10. It's also where you'd go to Love's truck stop. And of course there's Carl's Jr. on the corner there. Yeah, it's kind of a four-way stop here, so you kind of pay attention. It's not kind of a four-way stop. It is, in fact, a four-way stop. So The lane I'm in I'd need to be going to Los Angeles to the right here. Go west. And also, I'm not about to drive to Los Angeles, but that's also where Blythe, California is. And California in general is that direction. So you see the Loves in front of us. We're going to make a right on the road that is running parallel to I-10. And that is this is the West Kuhn Street. And you might note that Kuhn Street is also where all the vendors are in Tyson Wells. It's the same street. So if I made a left and kept going on Kuhn Street, I would get to all those vendors. And here's RV Lifestyles. This is my, for RV repairs, equipment, service, this is my go-to business here in Quartzsite. I often find that they will sell things here, and as I always do, I look up, well, what can I get if I'm willing to wait a few days? How much is it going to cost me on Amazon? And frequently, this shop will equal or be less than Amazon. Really, it's true. So you need to take this. Okay. Sorry about the sun straight in your eyes, but it's going to disappear any second. There it is, and here we are at RV Lifestyles. Lots of side-by-sides and ATVs here. And here are the heaters that we've talked about so much here. This is the one that I have. It's thermostat 10,000 BTU. This is $399, less than you can get it online for sure. But there are 4 other models here.
Well, I would trust what he tells you. Yeah. I trust you both.
You guys have parts for Thetford toilets?
Yeah. What do you need?
So this is a friend of mine. See that fitting there? The cap came off, so it leaks when she flushes, and I think she just taped that up, but it's not really working.
That's a vacuum breaker?
Does it look familiar to you?
Do you know the model of the toilet?
No.
I need to know the model. There's a name for them. There's going to be a Style 2, Style Plus, whatever.
Yeah, I've looked all over to try to find that. This has got a number on it, 19.02.26, the part number. And I really looked all over that toilet looking for, all I saw was Thetford stamped on there.
I think that's what you're looking at right here. Yeah.
How much is that?
$30.
Okay, I'll have to call my friend and see if she wants to spend the $30.
Yeah,
You'll have to excuse me, but I gotta
I'm sorry.
keep going.
Back to work. Good to see you.
All right, have a good day.
So this is for a friend of mine, and I can't get a hold of her. Can I just, if it's unopened, can I return it?
Yes, you can.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, just swap it out for the right one.
Yeah, she's missing the cap on the top, and it's leaking on the old one, so. So this is the thing that I think is going to solve my friend's problem. And I couldn't get a hold of her, so I made sure that I bought it. If it's too much money or not what she wants, we can just return it for a full refund as long as we don't open it up. There are the keys. Dottie? Hey, Dottie. I did not know where the keys were. So let's fire this up, take this off, turn it around. And I think that's pretty much going to be all we have today. So we got a way to take Dottie's little digestive system taken care of. It's $10 once a month is well worth it for the little dog. And we went into RV Lifestyles and got a replacement kit for my friend. See if that's what she wants, but we got it just in case. And if not, next time we're in town, we can just return it. Take care, and I'll see you next time.